inside play from Shirt. Big Bods is definitely the favorite to win this tournament here, so hopefully we can see some an upset from Shirt here, or at least some good gameplay here. 4 armor on Big Bods. Bengod with a kill. Seikyu is good for 2. Bengod gets another 3, gets a 4th kill. He's getting lit up. Can he get the 5th kill? Can he get the ace? Taps at JWS, but JWS gets the better of him. 1-on-2 scenario for JWS. He has the bomb. And Big Bods knows that they're not quite sure where he went with the bomb. JWS is going to make his way back through trophy room. He's going to go back through lobby here. And Big Bods is playing on a...
Again.
I have a guest caster here. JBS gets a flank on G-Man but gets traded by Hex. Very close round for Shirt.
I'm Aaron, or Reactor 303. I'm subbing for Mel, who is about to sit in.
You're subbing for Dave.
And who I'm subbing, yeah.
And you're also subbing for Mel.
That's right.
Who will be subbing for Dave. So there's a couple subs going on here.
I haven't played since 1.5, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
G-Man's playing inside of Garage. Bengod with the Heaven Peak. Looks away at the wrong time. Misses Seikyu. Kicks him down a bit. Finishes off the kill. Hex is in hut, watching the outside. Shirt's trying to play towards outside, and Feather able to flank on D-More. JWS with a great shot.
Do I put on these headphones?
Yeah, you put on those headphones. Hello, Mel.
Hello.
We have another guest caster here now. Mel is joining us.
Special guest.
Yeah, special guest Patty from Pepega.
Yes.
Pepega
also
Party.
known as Pepega Patty.
Pepega
Balmos
Patty.
Brenda.
Yeah.
Noodle Arms, Mittens, and Mel Cakes.
Yeah. The names on your team changed way too many times for us casting.
We never actually changed our names, but people get even our own team actually got confused. We'd be calling each other like Pierre and Pablo. We didn't know who we were talking to.
There was a Pavo and a Pablo, and that was
Pablo. Yes.
Very tough to differentiate the two. We're gonna
Yeah,
get
but
full
we had a
buy
good time.
Shirt here. Shirt with full buy, but low utility. Big Bods has mostly a full buy, but Feather's still working off that MP9. He's actually going to play an up high angle at the ramp. G-Man takes down
one
Seikyu.
did sneak into secret.
Yeah, they're going to try to make a little secret rush here. They have a couple following him up. Hex is in vent. They're trying to watch him go. He's going to run down to double doors.
Yeah,
or no,
he's going to cover that decon room for him. Probably just
I partially missed the old Nuke with that toxic.
Yeah, I like that. This new Nuke, I'm actually not as familiar with ever since they kind of changed the lower vents. They removed the whole outer rafters.
Yep.
No HUD
it's
window.
More fair, but it's
I don't
less
really know
fun,
what's going
I think.
on. I don't know if it's more fair.
No?
I feel
it's a little more T-sided now, I think.
You think so?
I think so, because when you get to B, there's less ways for the CTs to go through.
Yeah, that's true. Without that vent drop to drop straight into B, it does change a little.
We're gets a pick on Hex. They're gonna run back up to A. But
Ben is already on it. He's ready for that rotate.
Great awareness and just to be ready there. Shirt hadn't really committed to a site, so
yeah,
Big
it looks like they were just gonna try to confuse them by getting some picks lower, heading straight up to upper, but they definitely did not expect Ben to still be holding that. They probably hoped he was already on the rotate somewhere else.
Shirt's just gonna upgrade their pistols and save their money every time.
Let's see.
Interesting. Fuddler on the scout. We haven't seen him use the scout too much, and then Revo on his op. So designated opper for sure.
We're gonna try a little upper pop.
Hex good for 2, and so is Bengod. All up to Andrew.
It's too bad. It looks like if they tried to throw a pop flash through the window, I'm not sure if it even caught any of them.
I don't think so. I don't think I'd see anyone
didn't
got
see any flash assists or
yeah.
Well, I guess you didn't see flash assists, but yeah, I didn't see any of the CTs being wide.
Yeah, any of the icons that they were flashed or anything. And A is one of those sites that you have to land those flashes and smokes through those roof vents, because once you peek in, they're visible. So
yeah, I feel if you really know your utility on Nuke, it's it makes a huge difference. I'm sure both these teams know their smokes and flashes, though.
Yeah.
So I feel, though, Big Bods, Bigger Brains probably have a lot more tricks up their sleeve. They do have a couple players that are playing in advance this season.
Yeah, and this is their pick, so I'm pretty sure they're a little bit more confident.
The Nuke is their pick.
I think
I
Nuke
didn't
is their
actually see
pick.
the veto.
I didn't either, but I'm just assuming. I think Mirage was Shirts. Oh, G-Man gets Dumore popping off of Hut there.
Oh, they already got the stairs. Revo just misses the shot.
Misses his shot, but makes it away, which is major key
Yeah,
there.
he still survived, which is perfect.
3-on-4 scenario for sure. This is going to be pretty hard. Andrew's pretty tagged up too, sitting at 10 HP. It looks like we have Bag Milk going up to heaven from outside.
Yeah, they're probably going to hope for a pick here off Bag Milk, and they'll work off that.
45 seconds left. What are they going to do here? He's going
Hoping
to try and get
to
an angle
catch
here.
someone off heaven. I don't know if anyone's playing up there, actually.
No, I think he dropped down to site already. Vanguard's sitting more towards the lobby. And Hex is playing on site.
I think they're going to try to work into upper. Hopefully Bag Milk can work some magic for them. Either way, though, Benny is just going to be ready.
20 seconds left. Hex takes down Andrew. Vanguard takes down Bag Milk, who's running along the rafters.
Yeah, they're all in great position
to collapse on him, and he has to reload.
Yeah, they just every angle.
1-on-2. Can he do 2 seconds left? But he can't. At least he dies before time expired, though.
That's true. That was big.
That probably would have been devastating.
That was pretty close right there.
Let's see if Shirt buys. Their money is mostly okay. Andrew is the lowest one there, but he's been working off the max 10 a lot and helping build their eco.
And they still got a bunch of utilities, so hopefully we'll see them work some kind of execute.
Yeah,
usually outside is a good bet to.
It's safer just to smoke a lot and then just run secret.
Yeah, if you can always get at least 1 or 2 guys secret, you at least have the CTs reposition.
Yeah.
And hope to maybe catch someone there.
Vanguard's gonna peek out from heaven.
With that scoped on, watch out.
Good for 1. Doesn't get hurt even. We're gonna push into Hut, into Mini here.
Well, maybe they can crunch up her now with that pick off Ben.
Oh, but he doesn't expect Revo to go to heaven.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Andrew in a 1-on-4 scenario. And G-Man's just guarding the bomb now.
Maybe JD can pick this guy off here in garage. But either way, Hex will have him on this angle.
He has several players just with several angles on him. Had 1 heaven, had 1 out by red. Just so many players around him.
They're just ready to trade off each other. They know fundamental CS. They definitely know how to play.
Yeah. And Big Bosses always seem like they're better on the CT side. They've always had really strong holds on CT from what I've seen. A lot of coordination. You played against them. How did that go?
I mean, for our team, it's a little tough. Teamwork. I feel like they're great, but their aim is their aim's on point.
Yeah.
Even after they beat us, I don't even think half their team said GG. They went straight to the DMs.
Oh wow. Just going right back.
Yeah, they're ready. Yeah. They're even 10 hours, but that's good. They're competitive.
Yeah. Father takes down JWS.
Perfect drop. Lets his team know that they're probably going to be in ramp. They can get ready for that.
Rotated, but Andrew able to sneak into Mini.
Catches him.
Let's see if they try and plant on an A here. If they drop down to B, they do have Bengod in Hut.
Oh no, I don't think they know that he's still in here.
Bengod takes on Seiki, but Bag no trades for it. That's a great trade. 3-on-3, and they have A. They can plant here. They can plant for Mini. They don't have outside. Revo takes down Andrew.
And Molly will help a lot. If they can just get post-plant positions on this, I think that Shirt can take this round.
I think he wanted his smoke to go further, but I'm not sure.
It's tough when you're smoking out a Molly. It's
when you throw it over, you're not sure where it's going to actually land into it.
Nice. Great
peek
pick.
from D-More. And they know where he is. They know he's in Mini.
Yeah, I just don't think there's any way Red will win this one.
Just save the op, but he can't even make it away. Dumore catches him.
Great round for sure.
Yeah, gets themselves on the board, 6-1.
That was perfect. You know, they got that. They went ramp. They really got Hex to drop. They got the CTs out of position upper, and then they were able to just take upper. They didn't expect them to come through mini there.
Yeah. Yeah, great take from Shirt, and they only had like 3 rifles. They kind of did a forced buy and kind of a mixed buy. So great that they could win that one and recover some weapons. Didn't have to best one off, just pick one up. Hex gonna smoke off Squeaky.
Looks like they decided to slow it down, and they're just gonna try to work a pick. Not sure where Andrew's working his op.
Let's see here.
Maybe he's outside somewhere.
Yeah, Andrew, I think. Yeah, just playing real close. That wall bang almost lands. We're able to take down Vanguard. Is Andrew gonna be ready though?
Oh, and he is ready.
Great shot.
Perfect.
4-3 scenario for sure. Seikyu takes down another. But Revo takes him down. He's trapped by
They're both
Steven.
trapped in heaven right now.
Miscommunication. 2 versus 3.
I don't think they'll be able to retake this.
You think they just call for the save right now, or
No, it looks like they're creeping for. One's gonna go around 2 mini, while the others. I don't know. They don't have.
The resmoke on mini is pretty
They
major.
do have a flash on Fuddler actually.
Great peek from Fuddler. He has a flashbang, but it's all up to Fuddler.
And now they know what Fuddler is.
Yeah.
You could play for time. Doesn't matter.
Fuddler able to land the shots. Andrew versus Fuddler. It's planted for Andrew.
And it's locked in. Round secured. All he had to do was live. He could have unplugged his keyboard, won the round. Alright, now the money on big bods is a little bit low. Do you buy around Fuddler or do you save? Is the question. Do you try and get SMGs or shotguns? I haven't seen much I
shotguns.
actually picture them being confident enough to buy around Fuddler, but it looks like they're just gonna do a little half buy here.
Yeah, try and stay around $2 grand. Yeah, once they lose this one, it'll be the 3rd in a row. They're gonna be making $2,400. So keeping them up $2 grand or around $2,400 will put them with a decent buy next round.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Looks away, but looks back and gets 3.
Perfect. Eco frags.
Great kill from Dumar. Fuddler, the lone rifle on the CT is able to get a kill.
Able to get at least one.
Yep, takes down 1. Great round for sure. And here the money from Big Bods. They can buy unless they want to save and get a nice actual proper buy, but it looks like they're gonna buy.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of a choice of how much utility do you want, and they know that they have AK's ops. They don't need that full head armor.
They don't need head armor, but still G-Man bought head armor and now can't buy possibly an extra flash or a hand grenade.
But I guess he trusts his AUG. I mean, the AUG is strong.
Yeah. Shirt's gonna play this slow. Slowly work their way up, use some utility, take more map control, and then try and get a pick. Rio's in a bit of a dirty angle here. There are more picks that he might not see him. Then got pushing up, gets tagged, down to 73 health.
Now they know.
Bag Milk finishes him off. And Revo does get that kill on Dumor as Dumor did peek. And G-Man's
another one right here to help him out right at Secret Stairs.
Yeah, smoke to just get away. 4-on-3 scenario for Big Bods. A great lead to the round, but there are 2 CT players that are pretty tagged up. And Jiggle peeks it, able to take down Revo with a headshot.
Now they can converge on upper. Oh, but G-Man's going to
flank from G-Man.
That vent sneak.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Oh, rough go at it for sure. Their money looks like they're going to be able to buy again, though. A couple round wins in a row, and not too many people dying did help.
Yeah, they definitely had some money in the bank, so at least they can hopefully string some rounds together here again.
G-Man's going to play mini, looking towards Squeaky. Shirt has been playing Squeaky pretty aggressively, opening it up and trying to get the pick out. Revo's playing outside with that off. He's going to fall back towards CT a little bit. Good flashes from Shirt. They've been able to flash them back and take some ground.
Yeah, I don't know if they know that Bag is up that close, but I know that, yeah, the CDs are playing for a different angle anyway. They're going to let him go a little further before they fight him.
Yeah. And now we got Shirt working the way towards ramp a little bit. Seikyu takes on Fuddler at ramp.
That's big. That's big.
They're going to take ramp now
and do their little upper converge after that ramp pick. I love it.
They know Hex is in hut here, and Bag will be able to take him down. All up to Revo. He does take down one, but gets traded by Andrew. Good round for sure. Get them back into this.
Good stuff. They needed that round.
Yeah, you're trying to make this an 8-7 half for sure if you can. Big is going to have to save here. Their money's a little bit all over.
Their pistols are strong, though. I feel... I mean, there was that time they tried to do the lobby push, and they kind of just got demolished, but...
Yeah, but if they play this pistol, like if they're going to play outside here, or if they all pushed, let's say from heaven or something, they're really good on pistols.
I feel if they, you know, maybe had a Deeks, I'd be a little worried, but I see most of them actually have USPs, so this one should be an easy round for Shirt.
Yeah, they only lose one so far. Doomor gets Fuddler, all up to Revo. I think getting 2 or 3 kills is a respectable pistol round. I think just getting one is not as productive as you'd like to be. And they only get bag milk out of this.
At least they didn't invest too much in that round, so it wasn't too big of a deal. They were just probably hoping to get, 1 and 2, like you said.
Yeah. Revo, I think he's debating getting the op. Yeah, he's going to glass cannon. Armor and a flashbang. You know, you don't need helmet as a CT at this point of the game, so not too bad for Revo to not have a helmet.
Yeah, definitely not a big deal.
Oh,
they're going for a little fast upper play here.
And Doomor playing faster, so he gets a pick.
Oh, Revo misses that shot upper, and they are able to stream out Hut.
Quickly turn into a 3-on-2 for Shirt. And Shirt making a 3-on-1 now. All up to Fuddler. Taking fire damage. Gets taken down to 44. In heaven. And they know he's here now. He messes up the Molotov.
Definitely this round is in the bag. Shirt.
Yeah, Fuddler's just going to save this. There's no chance for him. No more utility. Not a lot of health. JWS has the angle on him. They're going to hunt him down a little bit. But JWS making sound. Fuddler might be able to get the kill on him.
I think so. Oh,
too close to the
too
close to the site.
Yeah.
A little bit of a misplay from Fuddler. Maybe
that's a little too bad.
Maybe that spot you can live depending on where the bomb is planted.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I'm just not as familiar with Nuke, so I wouldn't really know if that was.
Yeah, I think Nuke is kind of like Vertigo in the sense that I think the bomb explosion radius is less than other maps because it's so condensed that they reduce the damage.
I wouldn't be surprised, and maybe even Hext, he didn't want to even go further because he might have thought they were already catching that cross to CT.
Yeah, and yeah, he heard the footsteps. He probably thought someone was waiting for him.
Yeah, he probably didn't want to risk it, either die to a gun or die to the bomb.
Yeah, if you're gonna die either way, you might as well deny them the money.
Yeah.
So just die to the bomb.
Gonna have to. Oh, what's happening?
We're gonna. What's going on here?
There's a pause about moving tables. Is that real? No.
Yeah, what's good?
I didn't actually read what they said before that, so I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, there's something about monitor glare. I guess the lights are shining in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you hate to see it.
That's a real thing, you know. I play at the back wall with the door open, and sometimes that monitor glare is there, but...
you pick between boiling your ass off,
exactly. It's too hot, so you have to have the door open.
Yeah. 2 more. Getting some shots on Ben God in mini, and Seikyu finishes him off. This is a safe round on Big Boss.
That fast upper.
Yeah, real fast upper play. It's a 4-on-2 already for Shirtcockin.
We've had a lot of success taking upper, and I'm curious to see if Big Bots will make any adjustment for the final gun round.
Excellent round from Shirt. They only lose 1 again, and now we're going into round 15. I wonder how Big
Full
Bods
AUG setup with the AUG.
The AUG
full
meta.
Scope.
Yeah, the AUG meta is definitely alive.
I like it. I'm a fan of the AUG. At first, I wasn't. You know, my team really convinced me. They're all augers, and once I started trying it, I realized how fun it was.
Well, when it was only $50 more than M4, I definitely always bought it.
Definitely.
Now I do consider it, because if I can get an extra flashbang, I will get an M4.
I do the M4 on usually like first buy round. Maybe when I'm at like 6K, I'm feeling a little rich enough for the AUG, then I go for it.
Or if I'm playing a long sightline, I'll play the AUG. But if I'm playing ramp on Mirage, I'll just use an M4 because you're so close.
Depends on your position, and if you know that you're going to need a lot of util, I'd go for the M4.
JWS misses his smoke, and it's a 1-on-4 scenario now. He makes some noise. Looks like Revo thinks he's in the smoke. But Revo does finish off the kill, and it's going to be 8-7 for Big Bots. Good half on Shirt actually making a back and kind of tying it up.
Big Bots was able to, they probably knew they were going to try for that upper take again. And that retake was pretty seamless for them. Didn't lose too many guys on that one.
Yeah, A site was definitely Shirt's bread and butter. The few times they went to B, they got just demolished. So
definitely. Once they realized they could even just, get a pick ramp and then rush out upper, it kind of changed everything for them. They ran that a lot, just getting a pick somewhere, causing them to reposition, and they'd have guys ready at mini to just stream in there. Usually, though, the bigger bots had a lot of success with having someone in hut to retake it, but they kind of caught on to that.
Yeah.
They sure knew that there was always going to be someone in hut. They almost always had someone push there.
Yeah, they started wallbanging it from outside. They started peeking from Squeaky. They started like wide peeking towards Secret and looking into hut, and they would jump on top of hut. It was really Shirt really played that well once they saw how Big Bots played it, and that's what helped them recover here.
Yeah, they were able to make the adjustments. It really shows the experience. As most people know, Dumore, the local legend, he has a lot of experience as well. Andrew, he is actually a really great IGL, so I'm sure he was able to, notice those things and let his team know how to make those adjustments and what they need to do in those rounds.
Yeah. At Dumore, I'm always repping how he was a pro and how he played with Stanislaw. Is what I'm always talking about every single stream I'm watching.
Yeah, it's very cool. He is a Winnipeg local legend. It's cool to see him. I'd love to see him competing again at a high level.
Yeah.
And you never know. Maybe some people will come back. There's no age barrier in esports, as Taz once said, and I like to believe that as someone that I'm old myself.
Yeah.
You even saw Neo back now, so I'd like to think that people can always make a comeback.
Well, and Crims is older, and they did test his reflexes, and he actually has better reflexes than a lot of NHL goalies.
Really?
Yeah. His reaction time is actually one of the quickest ones out there.
Cool.
And Revo has pretty quick reaction times too as he takes down Seikyu.
Yeah, and it looks like Revo doesn't even have the bomb, so he could make quite a play here.
Yeah, he's going back up through vents, and he's going to try and plant on A.
Free plant, I think. Oh, but that angle, he knows he's exposed to heaven. He had to reposition the plant.
Yep. And now Dumore's going to
2-on-1 though.
Yeah.
They know that they can play this, as a team.
And they can easily guard their planter if their diffuser, if Dumore sticks it.
Especially if Revo tries to go for this door play.
Yeah.
Oh, but he does actually catch them. Oh,
Dumore
perfect.
able to finish him off.
Because it wasn't quite planted for Revo, so I was a little worried, but he was pretty confident in getting those picks.
I kind of expected JWS to stick to the fuse and just Dumore to protect him, because JWS had to kit, so you would expect him.
That's actually exactly what I thought was going to happen. So I thought once Revo was going door side, they just stick it and they kind of win. But they both got off the bomb. They just wanted to.
Yeah, they wanted to fake it and draw him out. But I think the pros don't fake. Mantra has to ring true, and you have to not fake.
Yeah, I mean, it becomes that whole mind game again, where that whole pros don't fake, and you just never know.
Now you do fake because they don't fake, but then they expect you to fake.
They expect you to fake, but then sometimes you get that kit on pistol, and you get that 5-second diffuser they're not expecting.
Yeah, definitely underrated to have a kit on pistol.
Yeah.
We have one player lurking towards Mini here. Looks like Hex is going to let the smoke fade and then try and get a peek. Already a 5-on-2 for Shirt. Hex is going to make his way towards Squeaky, and it's all up to Hex now.
And I think they'll lock this down, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
actually,
more.
I was about to say, it looks like they'll play, you know, pretty positionally smart and just,
and
get
just
the easy
hold
frames.
angles.
And then I see Dumore drop from hut straight into Squeaky and get 1D.
Yeah, Dumore trying to be a savage, trying to be a maverick
Oh,
here.
yeah.
And
Sometimes you let one teammate maybe get that challenge, but after that, it's kind of like, all right, we got to secure the round, guys.
yeah, let's not feed them. Let's not, like, trickle in one by one.
Yeah, the one-on-one challenges, that's my team's specialty. That's how we love to lose the rounds. We're really good at that.
Yeah, that's our silver strats here. JBS able to take down Hex.
Perfect. That's what we like to see. You know,
Yeah.
they could have all 5 lived, but that's okay. Still 4. That's good.
Yeah, when you're feeling confident, sometimes you go for a reckless peek, and that's just the nature of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, in 3rd round, you know, you're usually a lot of people will upgrade to rifles.
Yeah.
Some
So you have
people
nothing
still
to
keep
lose.
the SMGs. It's kind of a toss-up when you know that they're going to AK this round.
Yeah, I think it depends on the angle you're gonna play. I think we're gonna
Yes.
see Seikyu maybe playing in like trophy
Yeah.
or something.
Or, you know, if you want to play a close angle at Squeaky top hut, in hut, you could keep your SMG. But
Yeah.
if you're an outside player, I'd say nah.
Yeah, you need the rifle if you're gonna be an outside player, and we have 5 terrorists pushing through outside right now. So they
But
go
JWS
outside.
has a secret angle, so he knows they're not going there. Looks like they're going to wrap under heaven.
Yeah, a big wrap from them. Vanguard gets the pick on Andrew. That was all the way at ramp.
That's big. That actually causes a lot of chaos if you can get that outside pick and no one's there to stop you from going to heaven. And, you know, they could flank ramp, they could go up the ladder. It gets really tricky.
Yeah, once you do go into sight, now if you have heaven, they have to back off. Like they can't. They're gonna get hit from mini. They're gonna get hit from heaven. They have to back off into lobby or something. And we see that with Seik. He was on site for the longest time. Excellent round from Big Boss. We lose 1 player in taking A.
And that's too bad because Shirt was actually positioned more for an outside secret play with JWS. He had a great position, but he just couldn't capitalize. They just didn't go there, and sometimes that's the way it goes.
Shirt was hitting all their shots there.
Yeah,
Or Big Boss was hitting all their shots there when they
yeah,
went
they
outside.
just demolished everyone, and just it seemed.
Well, an excellent
Easy
smoke
clap
grenades.
for
These
them.
smoke grenades make it so that when you do take those engagements, you just have to worry about where you're looking, and you're not going to get flanked.
Exactly. The smokes are just so strong. They know what's smoked off.
Well, excellent peek from Revo. They're just ready for the save round and the tight angles that Shirt will be playing. Seikyu is good for a kill here.
Yeah, they were able to catch Ben in lobby, which is actually not too bad, but it looks like Big Bods, you know, they're probably just going to stick together and take the site, hold it down.
Great kill from Hex here. 2-on-4 for Shirtcockin, which we've just shortened to Shirt.
Yes.
It's an easy word to, I don't know, it's not quite
Shirt is a little more
family friendly.
acceptable.
A little more acceptable to say Shirt. I just see the C, the I, the N, and I just want to say Shirt coin. It doesn't even make sense. Bagamonk's just going to save this AK, but he's getting, the Big Bots players are looking for him. They're going to hunt down this last remaining gun. He's on roof. He's just,
Oh yeah, because they did not want him to
Yeah.
save that AK.
yeah. And that's exactly like Shirt's money right now, is that 4 players can buy, and Dumore's broke. If they could have saved that AK, it would have been a full buy here. And now they're going to wonder, looks like they're going to go for a
Looks
4th.
like they are going to buy,
Yeah, Dumore's just going to get a deagle.
which for some players is just as good as an op.
Yep. Big play towards Squeaky here by Big Boss. They're playing Lobby and Squeaky.
Oh, they even got one to drop into vent, and I don't think, maybe Shirt knows, I'm sure they made the call that the vent popped and it's a possibility.
Yeah, and if JWS sees the player here, if he gets straight out, they're going to think it's a B play here.
And that's too bad. He was ready for that pick, but G-Man is just
Great kill
out
to get the op,
here.
and then great kill with the op. It's a 5-on-3 for Big Boss, and they actually are going to go for B now.
And you know, Psyche might have had that
Yeah.
rotate kill. That could have, I don't even know if they might have went for it after that, but at this point, I'd save the guns.
Yeah, you have 2 rifles, and your money is kind of...
Yeah, it was already a pretty
broken.
tight buy to get this one going. I think they need to save if they can, but I'm
Yeah.
betting that Big Boz is going to hunt them down.
Yeah, save it's just a hide in T-spawn if you can make it. A lot of tight angles. Dumor's going to go on the roof. Maybe Dumor only has the deagle, so your last 2 players go to T-spawn and Dumor watches your back.
And that wouldn't be bad, because especially if Dumor can even get an exit, hoping that they'll chase for the frags, and Dumor can pick up an AK, that would work out. But they know. They all just want to save their guns. They probably know that they're playing for angles, and they're just going to let them... Everyone's saving their guns. Yeah. Everyone's happy with that.
Yeah, the money on Shirt here. I think you just upgrade pistols and keep your money... Let your money level out. It'll be 12-9.
Because at least next round you know you're buying.
Yeah. Big Bods looking like they're going to make another outside play. And Shirt is also going outside. We're going to do a little outside stack here.
But G-Man is ready at that, upper angle.
The firepower of Big Bods, their aim.
And great utility usage as well. Like, they know their smoke's outside. They just easy pickings once you have everything smoked off and you just have someone on that high angle. It's pretty easy for them to just...
Oh, their flashes and their HE grenade usage is just excellent.
Now we got a full buy on both teams here. This is a really big round. Shirt really has to get this one if they want to stay in this game.
Yeah, but if they lose this round, it's pretty much 14-9. So they have to win this one.
Oh, they're going for a fast little upper pop here.
Hex able to get Seiki to heaven and able to get Dumor, who was lurking on.
And that's pretty unexpected too. When you're a heavy utility team, and all of a sudden you go upper with 1 pop flash, and you're just out there. You can catch teams off guard. Really
Shirt's waiting for you to throw all your utility, and as soon as you throw 1 flash, you're out. That's pretty unexpected. Yeah, and that was a great call by Big Bods. Bigger brains. They're definitely showing off that high IQ with that play there. Yeah. And Shirt's just gonna save. They just instantly called the save as soon as Big Bods took the site. Yeah, they just knew that's a pretty tough retake. A lot of the guys on Big Bods still have their util to prevent them from retaking at that point. Yeah. Bagmonk's gonna hide secret. Maybe he can get a pick here on G-Man. Sees him. Misses his shots. Takes him down to half. He's deciding, you know what, I gotta save my gun. Yeah. I'm not gonna hit the shot after that. I know the feeling all too well. Yeah. Unfortunately, even 1 little pick on G-Man would make a difference. A couple players of Big Bods sitting at nearly 16,000, and almost every player, all players above 8,000. They're buying out for the rest of the half. They have infinite money at this point. Yeah. 13-9. We are actually getting a force buy from Shirt. They were able to scramble together a buy here. Andrew, not a lot of utility, but that might not matter. Yeah, looks like Big Bot's slowing it down a little. They were probably a little concerned for maybe a rush from Shirt, knowing their util and, their buy might have been a little weird. Yeah. Big Bot's playing it real slow, like slower than usual, not even peeking outside as much. Maybe they're half expecting a rush from Shirt. Yeah, because they keep thinking someone's going to push. Yeah. Maybe think it's a stack with just pistols. We might see some fight between Revo and... I believe it was Andrew. Run their outer take a little late. Because where was Andrew playing? I just see. Oh yeah, here we Andrew's go. Ramp. I think it's Bag Milk in secret there. But Revo's gonna back off. Yeah, they just want to throw util, make them think that they were doing their outside team again. And a couple good kills. Pop out upper. Hex almost lost that fight, but was able to just get the kill before he died. Yeah, that's gonna hurt, It's too bad because you can't see the damage you've done, which, I mean, is normal in a tournament setting. Yeah. But, you're gonna be wondering, what was that guy's HP? Is he 1 shot away? Is he 2? He's most likely a grenade damage away. Yeah, he's in the red. You just don't know how. And Shirt gonna save again. As soon as it becomes a 3-on-5 and they have sight, they take sight so quickly that you have to save instantly. Yeah, they don't even get 1 entry to defend the site. Yeah. Both their upper players just get immediately pegged. It's a tough feeling when you're in that position to do a 3v5 retake when they have tons of utility repositioning. Yeah. But they were able to take out a lot of players there. But again, took them down to 1 player left. Like we said, they got too much money in the bank on bigger Bods. Yeah. Oh, their bank is infinite. That was all about Big Bods just trying to hunt down Shirt and take away their weapons, which they got only They made it so there's only one Shirt player remaining.
Yeah, which was a little tough, but they're still able to scrap together a full buy here.
Yep. It's a little light on the utility, but honestly, at this point, your utility as Shirt doesn't matter as much as landing your shots and getting those kills.
Going for their fast outer. They were already able to make it down into Secret. Do the CTs have someone ready? It looks like they do. Dagnall is able to get a pick.
Great peek from Dumore from Ben. He has bomb down. Hex is going to try and get this bomb back. Dumore's just going to stay in Ben for now, and Andrew gets a kill on Fuddler.
Great defense so far.
5-on-1 scenario already. Great pre-fire through the smoke, but doesn't finish him off.
Wow, that was just right on him. I don't know if he knows he was just
I think Dumore's on the gear, I think.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure Dumore's wall hacking at LAN. Can we get an admin to go?
Clean round.
Yeah,
clean
go check
round
Dumore's
there.
computer.
Well, you know, it's getting to a map point, so he has to bring out those.
He has to bust them out. He has to toggle on for these few rounds here.
Yeah, someone check his mouse hardware.
Yeah. Good buy from Big Bods here. Their money is just excellent.
AKs and AUGs, we like to see it.
We have a Zeus on Seikyu. I wonder if we're going to see him play close angle, try and get a Zeus kill.
That would make my day.
I'm never the one to buy the Zeus, but if I pick one up, I try and use it. I'm a simple man. If I pick up a Zeus, I try and use it.
I usually don't, but it definitely makes me laugh when you hear that sound of someone
that
getting
scream
Zeus.
of someone dying from a Zeus is hilarious.
It's great. Oh, perfect. We really needed that ramp defense. I don't know through the smoke if you saw that they were coming though, but he is ready to defend. They got to rotate to help him out.
Yeah, good change of position here. So they peek bottom ramp, they won't see him, and they're going to have to figure out where he is. They're going to actually back off because they're not sure.
Yeah, deciding, you know what, never mind. We'll see if G-Man can work a pick outside and hope to make some magic. Can try their upper pop possibly.
Good nade from Timor. Get some damage. Great kill on Revo.
It worked out for them. They had great positioning there. They kind of expected it once they shut down their ramp rush that they attempted.
Yeah.
They kind of knew that they were, you know, stuck in lobby and they might try upper.
Yeah, good duels from Shirt and good utility usage. Definitely like slowed down Big Bods where they had to take these one-on-ones, and then they was able to win these one-on-ones. They finally warmed up to this map and to how Big Bods is playing.
Oh yeah, they're awake now.
Another full buy from Big Bods, and they will probably have a full buy after this round as well if they lose. Good flash. Gets one. Good for 2 kills. It's all up to Revo in a 1-on-5 scenario.
Beautiful defense.
Yeah, Revo, they just neglect it outside and focus on the players who are there. Revo is outside right now, but it doesn't matter because they have bomb down.
Yeah, maybe Revo will just try to get some picks here.
Revo
he did actually get a clean headshot on that Heaven player.
Good shot on JWS. Now they know where he is. They can just keep him out and start closing in on him.
They just know they don't want to narrow it down to a bunch of 1v1s with Revo.
Yeah. Yeah, Bagmilk has a decent spot and Andrew with a good angle here, but he cannot finish him off.
Oh, that was a close one.
Yeah, he almost messed it up.
I'm sure he held his breath for a second there.
Yeah. We're going to see another full buy here from Big Bods. I think they'll be at max loss bonus if they lose this one, and I think they'll be able to buy again. They'll be able to buy out for the rest of the game, essentially.
Yeah, especially when you're on T side, it's you know, the gun's cheaper. It's just a little easier to get a buy going when you're even when you're losing.
And if you're playing certain rush plays, you don't need as much utility.
Exactly.
You can go for a smoke, couple flashes.
And they know they even tried that unexpected upper pop, but they've already done it once. So once you kind of do it once, it's hard to surprise people in that way. Now they can kind of expect either a dry pop like that or a full utility rush. Shirt is awake.
Oh yeah, Shirt's caught on to Big Bods' plans.
It seems to be their trend, you know. Sometimes it might be too late, and hopefully this game wasn't too late, but they can usually, you know, start to read their opponent and adjust accordingly.
Yeah. Good peek from Fuddler.
With the SG.
Yeah.
Wow.
A bit of an uncommon pick. You don't see it so much.
You don't, because I think the recoil's too wild. You see the AUG and the first 2 bullets hit pretty straight.
Yeah.
SG is a Not as
SG's
great.
a little bit uncontrollable if you do spray it.
Once it gets out of control, you're not getting it back.
I wish I could honestly just tap it onto semi. But we are all up
Oh,
down
there-
at 4 here. G-Man gets
Oh,
some.
man. That
Oh.
one's gonna hurt. It came down to
Came down to
3
3
HP. 3.
And with 3 rounds of match point here now. Series point if Big Bod can win this one.
Man, you hate to see that when you know that
You know you got
It's
him that
just-
low.
that close between
Yeah.
2 players spraying each other, and one just got the better RNG.
Doomer's really liking playing on top of HUD there. That's his spot right now. I like this play through secret that Bagmilk does. You know, some people try and run from garage and then run to secret, but you expose yourself quite a bit. It's easier just to go to B and then run through.
Absolutely. It's a much safer play. They won't have any info that you're there.
Yeah. If they're rushing it, you'll hear about it, and then you can play kind of further back in secret.
Exactly.
Andrew, love him playing on top of this railing here.
Went for the same kind of angle.
Hits
He's hoping to
Butler.
hit that AUG headshot, but at least he got some info for his team. Oh no.
That's a great peek from Revo.
Revo is ready for these angles.
Bagmilk has been playing secret quite a lot on those stairs, and so
That's
it
true.
doesn't hurt to just check it every round and get ready to pre-fire it.
And a lot of operas usually have kind of a systematic way of peeking angles. They kind of know.
They narrow down.
Yeah, they know
Yeah.
what to check.
But Andrew's able to make it a 4-on-4. He does get Revo eventually when Revo pushed by red.
Big tray there. Oh,
Oh, several keys coming into heaven, and Seikyu's good for 2 kills.
beautiful hold there.
All up to Fudler. He rushes up and gets the kill on Seikyu. 1-on-2.
But he's really
health.
low HP, but is he secretly just a god SG'er?
I
Are we
think
gonna
so.
see him just pop off with the SG?
It always seems that the SG is a good gun in any hands but my own. Two more.
Yeah, there's, you know, maybe if you're a liege or someone, you can use it, but
Yeah.
I don't think there's many people that get that
There's not
gun
many.
going.
There's maybe Chris J occasionally uses it.
Yeah, it's too unorthodox, especially now that the AUG is legit.
Yeah.
It's just no question, AUG over SG
You see
any day.
CTs keep the AUG over AKs.
I know. It
Yeah.
actually hurts
That
my
is
heart a little
surprising,
bit
yeah.
because I actually pick up the AK still over AUG.
Yeah.
Because
have-
I love the AK, but you do see that a lot, that the AUG is becoming a fan favorite for everyone.
Yeah. And Big Boss is going to save this round because they can give Shirt a 14th round and just get a full buy on the next round. Great
Oh
flank
no,
from
they
them.
just let him walk into mini like that.
Oh no.
I don't even know if the outside player got picked or if he was just out of position or if he even called that there was possibility they could be mini.
I don't think they had anyone watching outside there. I think they kind of have expected to be a lobby rush.
I think that's tough. I think you usually at least have to have someone spotting or at least let your team know it's open
Yeah.
so they can position accordingly.
Because Doomer was not ready for that at all.
No,
he was watching
there's
Squeaky.
he was just out in the open. There's
He
no
could have
way.
been further back to be a lot safer.
Yeah, like if he was playing it by that vent, he had
Yeah.
better cover. But
But Shirt's
again,
able to
they
get
won that round anyways, so it's okay.
Yeah.
But you know, within my team, I'd be wondering, you know,
And their
how
money
did
is-
they get mini?
Their money is fine now. Like Shirt still has a full buy with full utility. So we're gonna get a full gun round here. Except G-Man has a deagle. Big Bob's running out of money a little bit.
Yeah, their bank cost them just long enough. Fuddler's probably gonna creep and try for his little SG
Yeah,
ramp
him
pick.
and Andrew have been having duels at ramp
Yeah.
there. It's been pretty good to see.
A lot of little, you know, 1v1s going on, and that they're almost like even. I feel because Andrew's beating him out, and
Yep.
Fuddler's beating him out sometimes as well.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see the scoreline of how often Andrew and Butler have been fighting and what the score would be for those two.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some smokes outside. Could be an outside play towards secret or possibly outside to A. You guys can go
We
in
got
garage.
all 5 out here.
Harris creeping up.
Oh man, I was hoping for a lineup, but he did at least get
Yeah,
one pick.
he did get one, and now they're ready for the push through.
They were
Seikyuu.
kind of positioned for it.
Yeah, 1-on-2 now for Andrew, and this is map point here. Series
Oh
points.
my god, I hate this positioning a lot.
Great kill
oh,
on Andrew.
But Andrew was ready.
Controls the spray, bringing it to overtime.
Great round from Andrew.
Wow.
Wow. Amazing. That was big.
Yeah.
That was really,
huge.
really big. I was a little nervous for him because sometimes when you're creeping up that vent and the person's beside it, I feel they have the advantage.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Andrew heard him. I didn't quite know if he made sound, but he was pretty ready to just pop out the vent and pre-fire the guy that was around that corner.
I think the other terrorist was making sound, and it kind of disguised the sound of Andrew going up the vents.
Possibly. And
So-
especially
because it
on
didn't seem like
land,
he was ready
sometimes
for
you
him.
never know. I guess it's not loud here today.
Yeah, it's a
So
little
he
bit
probably heard
quieter
everything.
today. I hear a lot less shouting coming from down the stairs today.
Yeah, I hear yelling once in a while. There was a round where we did hear some yelling, but with the delay, I wouldn't know which round that was.
Yeah, it's always when I hear the yell, I kind of expect it either when I see it's gonna be a clutch. I kind of have to expect that the clutch is gonna work.
Yeah, you hope so.
Yeah. The scoreline, everyone's doing really well, and even the players that have less kills, like Andrew, for instance, 16 and 16, he's had amazing rounds like that where he clutched and won the round.
Big impact frags.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, honestly, the scoreboard will not tell the whole story.
Yeah.
The scoreboard will tell some, but you really have to watch the game to know if they were just, maybe no one ever went to their site. They were always on the retake.
Yeah.
But Andrew just proved his worth right there. Absolutely. That was a really big round. He had to win that one.
Yeah, he's been coming up big, even though the scores don't necessarily show it.
And he is the IGL, so I think that has to be in consideration.
You're naturally going to get less kills. You are focusing on like the meta game and on the
Oh yeah, and
on
he's
micromanaging.
really into it. Or I don't know if he is anymore, but I played with him at one LAN actually, and he led our team to a great placing, and he was a really fantastic IGL.
Yeah.
And I actually don't know who IGLs on Big Boss.
I've been trying to figure that out and kind of see. Typically you'll see your IGL will run an SMG more than anyone else because
Yeah,
they're
you'll see
willing
them
to
making
take...
a little more sacrifices for the team.
And I haven't
kind
seen
of
anyone on
way.
Big Boss really do that. But usually their money is pretty consistent and they never have anyone that needs to save. So
Yeah, I wonder
haven't
if it
been
would be
able to
one
figure
of the advanced players. Like, two of them play on the same team together, so they might, run strats from their team in that kind of way. They're going for a fast ramp lane. They were able to catch Andrew.
Quick kill from Fuddler. A lot of damage onto Big Bots so far, though. Definitely not peak from Dumore. And Bagmo gets a kill on Fuddler. 3-3.
They are going to be able to get the bomb down here, though, and if they can play some good post plants.
It's a great plant spot, too. It's wide open. It's a hard spot to plant. Oh, man. The flank on Dumore. All up to JWS in a 1-on-3.
He's just going to save. He knows.
Yep.
On OT rounds on CT. Oh, actually,
We're
is he
having a
gonna
kit,
go for
but
it?
making lots of noise. Every player's going to know he's there, and they're all going to get angles on him. He's blind, but he takes down
maybe if he
G-Man.
can get this dark spot guy.
And Revo was lit as well. He could have got the kill on Revo, and it would have been a
I
one-on-one.
believed there.
Yeah.
Once he got that guy in the sight, I was thinking, this could work.
Hasn't been too many overtimes.
No one on Shirt has really been opping CT side Nuke. I've noted. Well, not lately at
No,
least.
and
They
actually
haven't
not
tried
really.
for OT.
They might not be as comfortable with Nuke, and so they haven't been opping it. If you're opping on a site, on a map, you kind of want to know more of the timings and the flanks and where you're vulnerable.
That's very true. And
You
I
can
find there's
rifle
not
it.
too many positions that are very op-friendly on here, and depending on the way they're playing it, they do like having someone lurking in secret stairs opposed to someone opping garage most of the time.
Yeah. I think my most confident op spot on this map is possibly B ramp, but I know if they rush you,
Yeah, you better hope to not miss that shot.
yeah, and you have to run down ramp, flash yourself out. We have a 4-on-3 for Shirt here. And Big Bods is actually playing right by CT spawn. Seikyu, if he peeks out, he'll be seeing one.
Yeah, they know that they have this full outer control.
Yeah, G-Man's almost trying to bait for Seikyu to come out and have that player in T spawn, or CT spawn, hit Seikyu when he peeks out. But he's not going to fall for it, but Andrew is on.
Oh, he did fall. I wasn't sure if he was still in heaven or not, but he repositioned.
Oh, he dropped off. Oh, Andrew. Great shot.
Good frag.
Yeah.
At least he got the 1-for-1. Still
Yeah.
a 3v2.
And the
for
knowledge.
Sure.
30 seconds. They're gonna have to go to B here. You're gonna have to clear it and then plant.
Yeah, they know this is a B commitment.
It's gonna be taking too long though. They take down Bagnall. 2-on-2 though.
Oh, but they can actually go through vent and make it back to upper. They do have the time.
They actually they pull the CTs onto B and now they have time to plant.
Yeah, because they knew those rotates were there. It's that's a tough situation.
Yeah.
But if Saiku can get this hut guy,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a big frag.
The plant is decent that if for sake you can't get the kill. It's sort of planted for mini, but sort of covered by boxes.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of HP. Oh, but he actually almost had a lineup, and if he
Yeah.
ended up getting 2, that would have been insane.
Great Molotov to flush him out, but then the trade and the money on his shirt is not great. That $10,000 extra for OT
Yeah.
goes away quick.
For the CTs especially when you're ogging up, going full util, and the third round is really rough.
It's kind of the thing about having $10,000 in overtime versus the $16,000 that the $16,000 is you can always buy it. It's a little bit overkill on certain servers that run that. I'm not
Sort
sure I
of, but
agree.
I don't know. I'd love to see the arguments of pros and cons, and I just feel that in OT, wouldn't it be nice to have full 3 gun rounds?
Playing at
it's
your best.
overtime. Shouldn't we just see
Yeah, why do we have to have a
3
save
gun
here?
rounds of full util on both teams just to see? I don't know. That's one of my arguments, but I get it. I just feel that the Ts have a bit of an advantage because
Yeah.
you can really buy all 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Even if you lose them because AKs are just that much cheaper.
Yeah, and you don't need diffuse kits, and
Exactly.
you save a lot of money.
But some people might argue that, CTs... Counter-Strike in general is kind of a CT-sided game because you're playing defense. You're supposed to have that advantage of playing angles and stuff like that. But with things like utility, it does change it. Terrorists can get really creative and really, push you out of your positions, blind you.
Yeah.
It's just a very strategic game these days with how strong utility is becoming.
Yeah, for sure. It's more and more important to have utility nowadays, and to have some form of knowledge of how to use utility. You can't get it by with just fragging, with shooting. It only gets you so far.
At this point, most people can headshot. A lot of people are gonna, maybe not be as consistent, but a lot of people can still pop off and have good games and hit shots. It really comes down to experience and, the plays you're gonna make, and utility is so big. You see one-way smokes, you see pop flashes. These things win rounds. If you can just have, a great pop flash for your teammate to get that one entry, and if you're consistently kind of doing that for your teammates, you're going to be the better team, especially if the other team really isn't working together in that way.
Yeah. Well, I find it the one interesting thing about Blast Pro Series is when they do those one-on-ones, you get there was that one time when Cloud9 played against Australis 1v1, and they were actually able to win all the 1v1s. They won 3 out of 5 of them. But as a team, Australis is a better team.
Absolutely.
And it's kind of those things where the sum is greater than all the parts,
Exactly.
So the utility definitely plays a huge part, the teamwork, and
in a best of 3,
yeah,
you'll see the better team win for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
more
don't even get me
consistently.
started on Blast. I'm a little anti-Blast. I think the format is...
it's so rushed and so...
I don't know why they rush it, especially for a spectator perspective.
Yeah.
I
I
won't
have to
even
watch
get
3
started on
games
that.
at once. I have to use all 3 monitors at once just to watch.
It's ridiculous.
But
But here we are
fortunately-
back in the second half here. We got a fast outside going from Big Bods. It looks like they're doing their...
One Shirtcockin has to win 3 rounds in a row.
Yeah, it's... They know that if they just kind of run a fast play, they've had a lot of success getting down into secret.
The fast plays throw off Big Boss because I think they're used to people playing slower and more methodical.
Absolutely.
And that might play into their favor if they can play these faster.
Oh, and they have that full outer control.
Yep.
But that's...
Who's going to come into Hut here? Gets a good kill on G-Man, but gets traded by Hex. 3-on-4 scenario for
Looks
sure.
like they're trying to do their upper pop again for Mini. They are able to make it far into sight, but the positioning on Hex, they still have a guy in heaven. Oh, but that's
GWS
a
almost
pick.
gets caught with his the grenade, but lives. And he's going to go for the plant now. 2-on-2. Molotov coming out. keeps Fuddler off, and Revo's gonna come through squeaky. I wonder if JW is gonna expect
They
it.
don't
He's
know
not
what's gonna be
looking.
here.
All up
This is
to
a
Seikyu.
great flank by Revo.
Hits the shots, almost misses it. It's
Down
planted,
to a 1v1.
planted perfectly for him. Fuddler's gonna try and
He's
wall
gonna
bang.
try for the early peek. Wanted to catch him
Yeah.
off guard, and it worked.
Yeah.
It worked. It's
You
you
have
know
to.
that risky play, but he knew that his position was already compromised.
Yeah. He had to play something unorthodox to throw off Fuddler.
And that was fantastic. You know, he had the confidence there. You knew he was just gonna. You could hear the guy. It was
Yeah.
beautiful to see.
It's one of these scenarios where now if Shirt wins this round, it's a pistol round for Big Bods. And this is kind of that problem with it not being 16,000.
Exactly.
You know, I'm personally more used to $10,000 overtime, but I just find it interesting the 16,000 how it's used a lot less.
It is, and you see that they didn't even really op up on CTE
Yeah,
either.
you can't afford to, you know.
Yeah, you just can't on OT.
If you op up
Depends on
once,
the
you
team,
will-
though. I think some people will confidently op when they know. Positionally, I don't think Nuke's really like a map you see a lot of ops on. You won't see more than one
Yeah,
on a team.
you'll rarely see more than one, and if you do, it's usually not going to work out.
Yeah, I mean, my team always says more scopes, more hope, but doesn't always work out.
Yeah, we have a 2-on-4 scenario for Shirt. They need all the hope they can get.
Oh, they can keep the CTs back and ramp
Yep.
and get the flank here.
Then with
Oh,
the flank
big.
gets taken down. And Andrew's going to peek this, try and get a second kill here. Gets Fuddler down to 10 HP. Good Molotov from Revo. Is going to push JWS off, but he gets
no.
killed by the Molotov. All up to Andrew. He needs to do another clutch here.
You can get this guy bent.
Great shot from
Perfect.
Andrew. Takes him down though.
He's gonna call them. He's going to the door. They're already pre-firing it. They're ready for him to be here.
Great hit on the diffuser. Close the door and try and hide. Andrew, you have to do it.
Oh my God! If he
Oh.
can get away, that is amazing. Great play, Andrew. Just keep
Fuddler chasing
running.
him.
Run the
17
time
health.
down.
Each have low health. He's reloading as he runs up
Oh
though.
no.
And he has a kit. No kit. No kit on site.
No
you can't
kit?
find one. There's
Beautiful.
no time.
Oh my God, Andrew, you did it! You ran the time down enough. You played that ring around the rosy.
And the AUG is removed from Fuddler by the explosion.
Oh, it was just
Amazing
enough.
clutch from Andrew.
I
See, that's
actually
the
thought
thing.
Fuddler had the kit, and if he ran straight
Yeah.
there and already had a kit on him, he had the
Yeah.
round.
Or I thought a teammate might have had a kit that he could
Exactly.
have
I
picked
think he was hoping on the body so
Yeah.
he'd scoop up a kit, but at that point he did not have the time.
up. Yep. Wow, and we're gonna get kind of a forced buy here. Revo was only one able to get a rifle out of Big Bods.
But I don't knock SMGs on Nuke. There are a lot of close angles to
There's a lot of
play.
tight corners here. And Ben's gonna try and play one, but he gets caught by Doomore with a headshot.
Good pick, but I don't think they see this ramp push coming out.
Oh, great
No
lobby push
one was
here.
watching that ramp push. How could they let that happen?
Yeah, they weren't ready for that one.
To
Hex
let
that-
your teammates kind of get shot in the back like that, I mean,
Yeah.
you just can't.
Great
Oh,
peek from
but
Andrew.
they got, that mini lurk here.
Yeah.
They can crush into upper. They know that they're in lobby. They can just play the plant for heaven side.
Andrew would have heard that. He knows that Revo was outside. Drops down onto Mini. It's a 3-on-3 here. Andrew's gonna try and plant for heaven. He has one player heaven, so you might as well plant for him.
Absolutely. They know that they can positionally play this. They have the bomb down. This is where our team will be yelling, secure the round. Don't give them any free kills.
Yep. But G-Man's gonna flank onto heaven here.
This is
Seikyu
actually a pretty good flank.
watching.
He's going to catch Saiku off guard. I
Yeah,
think.
he's more worried about ladder right now, but he should be worried about outside. Bag with a good kill here. Second kill from Bag Milk and a third.
Beautiful, because they had the two heaven.
Yeah.
Even if Saiku went down, Bag Milk was ready.
Yeah.
Wow. We're going into a double overtime.
Double overtime. Shirt does not want to let this one go.
Yeah, and even if Shirt wins this one, they still have to win another map.
Yeah. Yeah, and this one's all up to Big Bods. Like, if they win this one, it's over. They have that map advantage from being in the A bracket and not losing. And I don't think they've lost a map this
I don't think Big Bods has dropped any maps.
besides the map that Shirt
Aside
just
from
beat
this, like
them.
prior
Yeah.
to this
Prior to that,
final
they were
series,
undefeated.
they have not lost a map.
Yeah.
And even, across the board, you can see everyone is doing pretty well. Everyone's contributing.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody is slumping. Everyone showed up and is doing is doing their best.
Yeah, it definitely makes it for a very, very close match.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder if we're going to see just a fast play here from Shirt. I don't know if we ever really see some unexpected pushes from the CT on a gun round like this. They did do it in their last round when they had like a pretty weak buy, so that didn't really surprise me that they tried to push there, but I don't know if anyone will try anything unexpected. They're probably just going to go for some
It's a lot to lose with $10,000. You know,
there is.
It's almost best to play a little bit slower and safer.
They're already going for an outside take. They got everything smoked off here.
More here.
They suspect that guy's garage.
Yeah, he's going to try and trap a player in garage. No one is there, but Ben has an angle here.
Again, they don't quite have the secret cross smoked off.
Yeah, and G-Man's good for 2 kills.
G-Man is ready for that mini drop.
Oh, you hate to see it. 2 players on Shirt. Bags able to make it a 2-on-4. It's taken by Ben God here. And Hex finishes off JWS.
Pretty clean round for them.
Yep.
It's too bad they couldn't get a trade off when they all dropped mini.
Yeah. Shirt needs this round win, or it's essentially another pistol round. And it'll look like 3 rounds for Big Bods. A little CT flash there to oh yeah, we are on the maybe a different camera than we should be on right now.
Yeah, chat is asking.
Yeah, chat is asking if they
Thank
can
you.
see the game a little bit more here.
And I was thinking the same. So
Yeah.
we're back. We're back, guys.
Oh, Revo with a boost here, and no one's gonna look. This is the
Oh,
shot
but
that
he
said.
only gets 1 kill.
One
Sometimes
kill.
with that boost, especially with the silenced M4.
Yeah, you can get a lot more if you hit your shots, but you took a little bit too long to get Andrew out of that.
And they're kind of swinging under him. It's an awkward angle sometimes.
Yep. Same good kill on G-Man. This is a great B push here. Just really quickly push ramp.
Beautiful B take. They're just owning them.
Yeah. And they
But
know
Ben
where the
was
last
able
one
to get that
is.
one frag.
They can just play this one because they know where he is. Great peek from SafeU. See, this is the best of scenarios where you trade rounds and both teams can kind of have a full buy. But if someone wins 2 rounds in a row, it kind of ruins the other team.
It does.
unfortunately.
It does. So it was a nice, trade off there. Now we can see mostly a full buy. The CTs don't quite have the
Yeah,
util.
Revo kind of
or
pressed
is
by
Revo just
armor or utility there.
little spawn party? We
Someone
like to call
dropped
it.
him so he wasn't sure that he actually bought or not. Definitely been there where you run around with no armor.
It's so funny. I think he's their outer player too, so to get there a little late might have thrown him off. But
Yeah, that lets Shirt run to Squeaky, or run through Secret right here.
G-Man is in position though to catch this.
Yep. Molotov takes a second to bounce. It doesn't quite stop them from going to that one door.
Yeah, they can still get a B if they want to, but
Yeah.
the CTs are in pretty good position
So
here.
they're rotating, but they're pushing together, able to trade for G-Man. They're gonna Molotov and smoke off ramp. Do more flanking, but he's making noise. Still gets the kill on
They're still
Revo.
able to get the frag, which is really important because now they know they have ramp control. Now they can feel a little better about getting out into
Another
B.
excellent kill from Dumore, and Andrew gets another headshot on Hexed.
And they win the half.
Wow. Now they get the lead.
Wow. This feels
Yeah.
intense.
And this is
Really
first to
intense.
22 for this overtime. So, I believe it's first to 22, right? Yeah.
Yeah, math is not
It's too early to
my
do
strong
math today.
suit, you know.
Must be like noon right around now. I haven't even looked at the clock. I've just been watching Counter-Strike all day.
I don't know what time it is. Especially on BaseLAN weekend, my sleep is never ideal. It just feels like
Yeah, 12:30 apparently. Time loses all meaning though.
12:30. Yeah, I
during
just
LAN.
Friday night you're gaming and I'm still wired and I can never sleep on Friday. And then I know they make us come back here at 9 a.m.
They
on
make
Saturday
you.
to play games. They make us,
Yeah.
and I need way more sleep than that. I'm old.
Yeah,
I need a lot of sleep.
I need my beauty sleep of 6 hours.
I need at least 7 to 8, but probably Friday night I got, probably 5, I want to say. But
Yeah.
it was okay. Just Saturday feels like a long day. My team was crushing a lot of coffees, probably too much coffees. We were so wired and
Yeah.
shaky.
You guys pushed through the B bracket quite far. It was good to see.
Yeah, it was fun for sure. You know, regardless of, how my team ever does, LAN is fun. And I recommend anyone in Winnipeg out there, if they're ever thinking about, just coming to LAN, just find people or show up to LAN, you can make a puck. And
Yeah.
you should really get where's the people to do the thing?
To switch the camera? Let's
Yeah.
get some camera switching here. And
Yeah.
Bin with an off takes down Fuddler. There we go. We are back.
I actually expected Big Bods to run a fast play off that first round like they did in the other OT half.
Yeah.
They slowed it down. I actually kind of missed it, but I'm guessing Fuddler maybe went for the ramp pick like he usually likes to.
He's been trying to duel with Andrew there, but Andrew has an op this round. Yeah, actually we got an op from Shirt. We haven't seen that for a while.
Good.
And it's working out so far.
His aim maybe feels a little more warmed up. He's feeling the op, confident about it.
Yeah, and maybe trying to play some different spots, and the op just
they don't even have the smokes for the secret cross. Yeah. Easy pickings for JWS out there.
Yeah. I'm not sure, like... Free fire through the smoke.
I didn't see if he already knew Timor was in that corner or just took a pretty big guess.
I think he just suspected that he was there.
Yeah, and then once you kind of hear that you're hitting someone...
Dumor smoked himself off there, and then I think Dumor just walked over there, and so he just decided to shoot through it.
Let's see if Hex can work some magic.
Yeah, it's all up to Hex.
He did already get one headshot here. He's going to work his picks. He does have the bomb.
But no utility. He's going to try and make his way through Squeaky. With JWS and Mini...
He's got a good angle on him, and so does Bagmilk. There's no way he's making it out Squeaky if he chooses to get this fight. Oh! Sneaks down into the vent seamlessly. He doesn't even take damage from that. He's going to be able to get the B plant here.
He's going to tap it to fake it. Takes
That's a big pick.
He's going to try and go back
but no time now, no time. They just have to survive.
The kills. Yep.
That was good. You know, honestly, if Hex had more time there, it was going to be scary. After he'd gotten that other decon room guy.
Yep.
If he had more time to even, honestly just frag them.
Yeah.
He's on. You don't want to face this guy.
I think they were playing a little too passive because now they didn't want to give Shirt map point here. And now they have. They took a little too long. He didn't have enough time to plant after getting the kill. Now we're going to see what Big Bods has to do.
Throwing everything out Squeaky, and they're going to hit ramp.
It pulled the rotate from Andrew.
Still opping it. Oh, okay.
Actually, I think that made him fall back a little bit, and so now they can push.
He'll give up lower, but that's okay.
Yep.
As long as his team knows, and really you want to stay alive for the retake, if that's what your team's deciding, or obviously you get some picks off the back here.
Great
together.
Do more, but he gets taken out by G-Man, and now Shirt's in a disadvantage, 3 versus 4. They could save and go for a win on the next round.
Especially because they have the off on Andrew. Oh, not anymore.
Their money's okay if they can keep these two guns. They can drop for each other. But they probably will not be able to get an op again. G-Man's going to come. He sees one. He's going to come try and chase it.
If that's what they want, I feel like they almost chose the ramp play because they know Andrew was opping. Yeah. So they decide, let's throw them off. Let's throw everything on Squeaky.
Yeah, he might get 1 kill, maybe 2.
Exactly. Especially if they still had a lot of flashes throw ramp. They already had Andrew out of position there.
Yeah. And he was playing at the bottom ramp behind box. So if they still had Molotovs, you flash in, you Molotov there, and you can get the kill on him.
Absolutely, because he wouldn't really have much time to go anywhere with the full team rushing him like that. So good call by Big Bods for sure.
Match point for sure, and they do get another op. Bagmilk bought an op for Andrew. And Andrew's gonna go back to
slowing it down a little.
Back to ramp here. He's holding it pretty close with an op actually. He's right by the entrance, going to. Oh, he's pushing up.
Oh wow!
Great.
That's.
They're gonna chase him, and he gets a.
Oh, Andrew!
Andrew with the collat.
Amazing.
Going for the ace.
Are you gonna ace it? Big balls. Let's do it. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually thought he was for sure going to go for the peak.
Yeah, get another collat.
Get another double? That would be beautiful. That's kind of the energy they need.
All up to Revo. It's a 1-on-4. Very hard round to win, and JWS shows him why.
Op investment was proven by Andrew.
Yeah, double overtime. Next map's going to be Inferno for the last match.